It was Christmas morning, and I was dreaming about playing the drums.
Come on, Eddie! Santa brought us presents!
Maybe someday that dream will come true. But for now, I guess I'm happy to be playing the triangle in the school band. My name is Eddie. I live in New York City, East Harlem to be exact. Here's where I go to school, PS 72. School's tough, but it's a lot more fun ever since I got a teacher named Miss Tolliver. Miss Tolliver makes us keep a journal.
And I want you to write about what you learned today.
I took the idea and ran with it.
Perfect, check up. Oh, hi, Eddie, come on in.
Right next to that rectangle is a whole bunch of triangles.
My mom has lots of names for this mess, but I call it my files.
It's finally cold and snowy, the holidays are here. Fancy food and cookies, friends and family near.
Everyone was getting ready for the big holiday concert at school, including my little sister Dee. She was gonna sing a solo. And me? Well, let's just say I had a solo too. You see, I played the triangle in the school band.
All right, stop. Stop it! My ears, they are hurting, man. Harvey? Thank you, Harvey. Okay, now we're gonna take it from the top. Oh, and Eddie, you take your cue from me this time. Okay, man? All right, now, from the top.
Did I blow it? So the next morning in Miss Tolliver's class, all I could think about was the band practice after school.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Everyone was in the holiday spirit, especially Miss Tolliver.
Open sleigh. Oh, isn't it a great time of the year? This is my new scarf for the season. Would someone like to describe this scarf that I have on?
Orange zigzag and red zigzag and then stripes.
See a lot of shapes that they keep on continuing.
It has different patterns.
Oh, good for you. So could someone tell us, what is a pattern?
A pattern is something that repeats itself.
It could be shapes, numbers, letters, designs.
So could someone give us a number pattern?
2, 4, 6, 8.
What is the rule of Linda's numerical pattern?
She's using the multiple of 2s.
Good for you. So that's her pattern. Does it follow a rule?
Yes.
A pattern is a plan or a rule that makes something.
Then we started looking for patterns.
A triangle. These are all multiples of 9. 18, 27, 36. The triangle's going upside down, then it goes upside up.
Now this is where the fun begins. You are going to create your own number pattern and then choose your color to represent that pattern. You're changing a rule? Where else do you see patterns?
On my set in the garden. Like the Twin Towers, you see like that fish.
Then we started finding patterns everywhere.
Remember, all patterns aren't just visible, but patterns are also
We discovered there are patterns in music too. But I was still worried about playing the triangle.
Give yourselves a big hand. Good singing. Okay.
It's not like the triangle is hard to play. It's just that every time it came to my part, something would happen.
Eddie, please stay after rehearsal, man. I need to have a talk with you. Eddie, you got to relax, man. You cannot play the triangle if you're not relaxed. Just think about the island. The gentle breezes blowing, the warm sun. Anyway, Eddie, if you cannot play it, I'm gonna have to find someone else who can.
I'm James Newton Howard. I'm a musician. I write music for movies. I write the music that goes under the chase scenes to make it exciting, under the love scenes to make it romantic, and under the scary scenes to make it scary. I write the music when the movie's in a rough form. This is the opening sequence of Space Jam where Michael Jordan is shooting baskets with his. This is the way I get it. There's nothing, there's no dialogue on it, there's no music. I originally wrote it on piano. If that sounds good on piano, you can guarantee it's going to sound good on strings. So I go into my computer and I take a string sound, and then it sounds like. So here's a pattern. I played the same melody, only I played on different notes. And then we're going to make a transition in what we call the main title sequence. That's Michael Jordan. So I had to have something really big there, like when a king walks in the room. And Bugs Bunny. And then we go and record the score. Ready? Ready. Here we go. Good take.
On Saturday morning, I went over to Aunt Rosa's to take Hector for a walk. I needed to get my mind off that triangle.
Hi, Eddie. Come on in. I've got great news. You're not going to believe what happened. Helen Clark sprained her wrist.
It didn't sound like such great news to me.
Oh, I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible that Helen sprained her wrist, but Helen plays for the Hudson River String Quartet. And since she can't play, they asked me. So I'll be playing for the Hudson River String Quartet in their big holiday concert. Oh, and we have rehearsal today at the recital hall, and I really got to practice. So go ahead and take Hector, and if you want, You can keep him tonight because I've got to practice. I really got to learn these parts. Hey, thanks, Eddie. Bye, Hector. Okay.
Aunt Rosa sure practices the cello a lot. Did I ever tell you that Vincent plays the sax? Sometimes he practices right in the store.
Eddie! Hi. I was just getting a little practice before our gig at the community center, you know, the big holiday gig.
I told Vincent I had a triangle problem.
Triangles, huh? Well, let's see. Triangles got 3 sides and 3 angles. Hey, Eddie, I thought you were good at math.
I straightened him out right away.
Oh, that triangle. You know, Eddie, that triangle is a very difficult instrument to play well. When I play the saxophone, Eddie, I become one with it. I am the sax, and the sax is me. Spiritually speaking, of course. Now, Eddie, if you want to play that triangle, you gotta become one with it. You must be the triangle, and the triangle must be you. Photoshop, Vincent speaking.
Man, I can hear you honking all the way across.
Hey, how you doing, Steve?
All right, so can you make rehearsal?
Yeah, great. Oh, good. I'll see you at 3:30 at rehearsal.
Right,
Terrific. 3:30, great. Bye. Hey, Eddie, why don't you come to rehearsal?
Hey, you must be the new drummer.
I told her I was just a friend of Vincent's.
Yeah? Well, you look like a drummer to me. Okay, Steve, try it now.
Sounds pretty good, maybe a little more high-end. Ah, the new drummer, come on in.
I was wondering why everybody thought I was a drummer.
Well, you look like you play something.
I told them I play the triangle.
The triangle, cool. Hey, did you know that if you hit a triangle right on the sweet spot, it'll ring forever? Of course, you gotta have the right metal composition.
Yeah, and don't forget the geometry. The angles have to be a perfect 60 degrees or it's all over.
Sorry, guys. Sorry to be late. Couldn't get the last customer out of the shop. So, what's been happening?
Oh, nothing much. We've just been talking about triangles with...
Eddie! Hey, that's my friend Eddie. Eddie, did you meet everybody? This is Ronnie, our sound engineer. Steve J, bass player extraordinaire. And over here is Dr. Dave. So, triangles are very cool, but it's a very good thing that they don't have one more side.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
Because then they'd be totally square.
Okay, let's do it before he comes up with another one.
My name is Emil Richards. I'm a percussionist, which means I play percussion instruments that you bang or hit. I've traveled around the world to learn how to play all these different types of instruments. In my case, it got a little out of hand. I've got 650 different percussion instruments. This is the gong from Bali. It's called the grand gong, and it's used mainly on the last beat of the pattern. There's patterns in rhythm, and being a percussionist, we work with rhythm all the time. There are certain patterns that seem to repeat in music, those are rhythmic. So you play 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just so fascinating to work with numbers and rhythms. Listen to as much music as you can, because music really can be fun in your life. I'm still having a lot of fun.
On my way home, I was thinking about how Miss Oliver was right. She said that music is just a pattern that you follow. I just had to learn how to follow the pattern better. So I went home, picked up the triangle, and started to do what everyone else was doing. Practice.
It's finally cold and snowy, the holidays are here. Fancy food and cookies, friends and family near. We're counting down the Happy holidays to all.
And with that, it was showtime. Dee and I were on stage at the school auditorium. Vincent was at the community center.
Holiday welcome to Vincent and the All-Stars.
And Aunt Rosa was at the concert hall. The big concert was about to begin.
It's finally cold and snowy, the holidays are here. Fancy food and cookies, friends and family near. We're counting down the old year, it's almost time to sing. Happy holidays to all, let the
If you cannot play it, I'm gonna have to find someone else who can.
The triangle must be you.
Music is a pattern.
Well, it wasn't quite the drum solo of my dreams, but it feels good to know that with some practice, anything's possible. And Santa did bring me a brand new snare drum. I'm gonna start practicing in the morning, as soon as Mom gets some earplugs. Anyway, I guess it's time to close the files. Looks like tomorrow's gonna be a big day.
This is PBS.